I've been in Boise since '89. Boise's small yet big. If you're outdoors oriented, you know, you're right there. You've got ski resorts, you've got fishing, you've got rafting. You've got the Boise River, and you know it's right there. You can raft at any time. And it's a good place to live.
Muscle that wasn't working, and it put my kneecap out of place, and then the kneecap kept hitting the femur, and this has resulted in osteoarthritis. Basically, I don't have a lot of cushion in there. I've got a lot of bone spurs. It just doesn't want to work. It hurts to fully extend it. It hurts to fully bend it. I've been babying it for so long, and then we moved in a house with stairs. So.
Yeah, at one point we thought we were going to have to sell the house. We bought the house, and I don't think we realized how bad the stairs were going to be for her knees. But we love the house. It's
yeah.
Pretty much as close to a dream house as we've ever.
We spent 3 years picking it out.
I'm a bit change adverse. I don't like change. So when she finally convinced me to move after I'd been in that house 18, 19 years, I didn't want to move again, but we kind of figured we were going to have to. There was just the stairs and the fact that it's got a fairly large yard, and she wanted to do yard work, but she couldn't get out to do the yard work.
Yeah, in the mornings, especially when you jump out of bed and the dogs are like, I don't care, I gotta go, right? I was crawling down, I would like turn around backwards and crawl down the stairs on my hands and knees, just because I couldn't walk down the stairs. Yeah, so I talked to Gretchen, and she's like, well, if you can get off the toilet, you can do a squat. I'm like, this knee? She's like, yep.
My son works out, and I decided that he looked pretty good. I needed to do something. I was about 400 pounds. I had a gastric bypass, lost a lot of weight, but I lost a lot of muscle. He suggested reading the book, Barbell's Prescription. Read that book. We didn't have a starting strength gym. I couldn't find anybody in town that was gonna teach me to lift barbells. So yeah, I started the first weekend they opened up, and Heather kind of watched me for 3 or 4 months to make sure I was gonna stay with it.
Stick to it, yep.
I have a slip disc at the L4 and arthritis where the nerve comes out and goes down to the hips. So I've had sciatica problems all my life. About 3 or 4 months into it, I just noticed one day that I didn't have any pain. I went through the whole day, I didn't feel anything. And all I had really changed was lifting.
He said, hey, they're having a gym opening. You should come and you should sign up. And I'd been watching him go since, June? So 3 months, and I thought, I can spend time with my husband. Why not?
I think the convincing thing, though, was Gretchen saying if you can get up off the toilet, you can do a squat.
Because otherwise, I was like, I can't do that. And so, yeah, when she said that, I was like, maybe I can. That's the thing with starting strength, though. It's for beginners because you don't have some grunt guy going, push, push, push. They start you, they teach you forms. You start learning like just with a body weight squat and lighter weights, and you think, oh, come on, these weights are a little light. That's okay, we'll get heavier. We're just gonna work on form, and then the next thing you know, you're benching 135, and you're like, hey, I'm kind of strong.
Heather, when she came in, she was really timid, and this was really new for her, obviously. As she talked about, like, a lot of problems with her knee, so she was really wary just about everything going on. And most people are when they walk in here because you see, barbells and people doing squats and deadlifts. But then as soon as she kind of just saw the progress she was able to make, that one, she was able to do it, and that she was getting a lot stronger and seeing all those benefits that happen. She ended up just doing great, and she's super competitive. It's really funny because I always have to kind of hold her back a little bit because I know she wants to do a little more than than I think she should be doing.
Well, I didn't trust him at the beginning. That's why I'm like, no, I don't think I want to do that. I don't want to use a box. How embarrassing. Remember that? And but John won every argument. You know, he just knows a lot, and he can demonstrate the difference that a strong body can make. He's more experienced than I am.
Heather, basically she just doesn't have very much cartilage around her knee, and so, you know, bending and extending it is really hard. Because of that, she wasn't able to squat all the way down to below parallel. And so we had her just squat to a box. That way we could control the range of motion that she was going through, and she could do the same thing every time.
We got rid of the box, and I'm able to do full squats now, and quite proud that I can actually do a real squat. That was quite an emotional day when I could do that, because it's like, wow, my knee works. It actually works now. The pain will always be there. I mean, it's just a bad knee, but I can walk down the stairs. I mean, like, I can walk down the stairs. It's pretty nice. We bought tile the other day. Well, first you have to take it off the shelf and put it on the damn cart. I'm pushing, because I loaded 2 carts, right? And I'm pushing it through the store, and I'm realizing, dang, I have strong legs. And then we had to load it on the truck, load it off the truck into the garage. And I had physically moved 65-pound boxes, and part of it was, well, I can deadlift 200. I can move a dang box, right? My knee is functional. I could do it. And I started noticing little muscles that I didn't have before. I have one in my wrist right here, and I'm very proud of it because it didn't exist before. Ooh, wait, there's one in my forearm. Do you see that? It's in my forearm. And the next thing I know, it's like, hey, I got some good looking calves right there. And you just kind of keep going. Now I'm like, whoa, hey, my quads are getting there. And is that a muscle in my tummy? Wait, no, that can't, that's gotta be a fat dimple. No, it's a muscle. So, I mean, it's just, you see all over body improvement, and it just comes on slowly, and one day you're like, damn, honey, your triceps are kind of sexy there. We went to hockey on Friday, and he puts on a shirt, and he goes, that's a little tight in the chest here.
Instead of being tight on the stomach, it was tight across the chest this time. I was like, I might have to buy a bigger shirt.
I'm like, that's
and not for the
kinda
reasons
sexy.
down here.